Hello, hello, hello. Good day. Happy Thursday. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing fine. Thank you for tuning in. We're starting today again with Lord of the Rings Online and maybe finishing up finally Mirkwood because today is not a server downtime. And later, as always, switching then over to Eve. But for now, we have things to do in Mirkwood. So, let's get started, shall we? Because we are very close to the Ashen Slaves and to Dul Guldur, so it might be possible for us to finish it today, which would be nice. Sorry about that. Do you also get that? Yes. Hi, Hafutsuri. Caffinate? That's a good thing. I should do that. And thank you for the luck, Evita. Thank you, thank you. Mm-hmm. Oh cool, they are done. Well, that was quick. Alright. Let's see. Destroying the catapults and the ballistas. Oh. Right, one of you. Nothing? Absolutely nothing? Huh. Okay. Weird. Nope, not even a message about it. IDM Disco might contain chaos. I'm fairly certain it does. Yep. I would be worried if not. I would be worried, but what would have happened to that poor bloke? Of course, he's the only one naming and spreading chaos. Everybody else is pretty decently behaved. Mm-hmm. Hi, Erman. Hello. I7 to you too. Chaos, what Chaos God? What is the God of Chaos? I actually don't know. It's not Ares, because that's the god of war. If we go with the mythology. Who is the god of chaos? You don't have a statue. What's with you? Oh, want an engraved dagger. Uh-oh. Well, that doesn't sound too pretty. Could it be Tinge? What's that? Well, technically there are many chaos gods, but the ones you referred to are Warhammer. Oh, okay. I see. But I am so not chaotic. Mostly.
It seems likely that Garthbors will serve as the staging area
Wouldn't
for
say
the
I
armies
am.
of Dol Guldur.
There are a number of camps here, but the orcs are fortunately not yet massing here in great numbers. I will return to Ostgalath and share what I have learned. Do that. Do that. What's going on here? Who are you? Wounded Malidran. You have come to help? I have tried to avoid the orcs for as long as I can, but I cannot move swiftly. If you can give me a hand, we may be able to fight our way out of here. I fear, though, that I will be of little help, for I am weak. Alright, alright. Well, are you coming or not? Well, good. Where do we bring you to? Hopefully not all the way back. That would take forever. Oh. Okay, cool. Cool, cool. So... Oh, up there. I see. And the gods of chaos, you know, in the real world would be Loki. Is Loki really of chaos? I thought he was of deceit and lies. And Tiamat. Ooh, I like Tiamat. Nice band. From the Mesopotamians. I think I would actually go with Tiamat. Is mischief and chaos. Little from Finnish folklore. Oh, shut up. I will never get citizenship with that. Yeah, I think a lot of people would go with Loki. So out of that, I think I have to go with Tiamat then. That's alright. Can live with that. No. There we go. Now that can go there. You go there. And perfect. Perfect. Okay. Primordial Chaos God with a depiction of a griffin dragon. That sounds pretty decent. I take that. Mm-hmm. Yep. Absolutely take that. I actually would like to see Game of Thrones and House of Dragons. Well, Game of Thrones again and House of Dragons, but they are on HBO. So... no, not getting another streaming service just for one series. So I think that I might have to buy the set. At least from Game of Thrones. With all them dragons and so on and so forth. That's why I thought about it just now. Sorry. Brain working weirdly today. Alright, let's take care of all these ballistas. I could take a page out of Grimoire's book and put it on a little pirate hat? What? I'm not sure I understand. What? Why would I why would I need a pirate hat? Oh. Uh-oh. Jeez. It seems yeah, okay. Oh my goodness, brain not working. Who would do such a thing? No, we are all honest to earth citizens. Right? We would never do anything out of that. Never, ever. And then two more ballistas, where are they? Am I not seeing them? There. Perfect. Who the hell are you? Can I take you? An elite master? Hi, Zeniko. Only one way to find out, right? you have anything nice? Most of us believe, so it's inclined towards the pride of such things. No, I don't believe that. No, 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 no. I do not believe that. I think that most of you gremlins are of the honest folk. Yup.
Your friend, the dwarf Broin? He cannot be found. Will you not speak with Achadur?
I know that Brian will want to be part of this final stage of the mission, and Akaro must not let his anger blind him to the danger of haste.
Tensions run high among the remaining elves of the Hidden Guard. One of their number slain, the other dying from a deadly poison. And now the dwarf Broin has disappeared on the eve of the journey's end.
Hi, Wikinger Elfe. Hello. Just a quick second. All right, I'm back. Most of us might look like hobbits, that's true, and act like books. Now that I believe. Me included. Yep. What is the meaning of this? While you were recalling, the scouts on the perimeter of Dol Guldur, the dwarf Broin vanished from Ostgala. He told no one where he was going, and right on the eve of the exchange of Mazok for his kin. You had spoken for him. You failed to speak of his cowardice. Do all dwarves abandon their companies when the road turns treacherous? I don't know. You are very emotional for an elf, sir. Oh, Mazok, shut up. Hi, Elvira. So, now. Hello, hello. How are you doing? How is work? Seven stream streak. Thank you, Wikinger Elfe. Thank you. Very kind of you. That lazy dwarf still not building a spaceship? Nope. He still refuses. Still refuses. I am sorry. There he is. See? There is Brian. Can I send you 31,000 channel points? Let me see. No. I'm sorry. There is little time to explain, so I must be quick. After you gave the light that is to Mazok, and the more I dwelled upon it, the more I came to regret that necessity. If only another dose could be made. I spoke with the elf Barvesine atop the Greater Tower here in Osgiliath, and she said that more unmarked venom sacs of the Sevethiel might be found with time, but that the Serigos flower is so rare that finding another one would be impossible. The conditions for such a flower to grow are so specific that only if the growing season could be slowed might such a flower still be found. I walked through the forest for many hours, heading north, and passed into lands beyond the reach of the Golden Host. I walked and walked and walked, and just as I was about to turn back in defeat, I beheld a grave mound among the tangled undergrowth. A stream floated by its side, and now then the droplets of the water splashed atop the mound, where, bursting forth, grew a single flower, still in season. With this second Serigos flower and another unmarked venom sac, another dose of Lyderis might be made. And here it is. Perfect. I do not have to go up there again. You knew this answer before? Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't give out points. That's not a possibility. No way. Not that I don't want to. I simply can't. Not a thing. Twitch doesn't allow that. Look, already Isuriel's strength returns. The Lyderis is working to fight the Gwigale poison. I do not know what to say. While I railed at adjust fate, the dwarf combed the forest for many miles to find a way to save Isuriel. It should have been me. I cannot believe I was beginning to listen to the words of Mazok. Now there are no delays. I will go to the gate and exchange Mazok for the prisoners and be done with him at last. Hopefully. I am sorry. Just give me a moment. Broin leans on his walking stick and tries to catch his breath. I walked many miles to the north in search of the Seriglos flower, and though I have my father's hardiness, it was still a most taxing journey. That ended in success, and that Isuriel will recover from the Gwigale poison was enough to give me further strength, but one more moment. I will have my breath back in a moment. I was most wrong about the dwarf, Broin. I have come to regret my words about him, and perhaps about all dwarves. To make such a seemingly futile journey in search of the one thing that might save someone he barely knows, someone not even his own race. He showed a fortitude that I thought only elves could possess. You are quite emotional. And he did it with such less complaining than I have done. But look at him. His journey north into the far reaches of Mirkwood has taken a toll even on his stout form. He needs to rest. The guards at the gate ahead will see his exhaustion as weakness, and we cannot afford that. Will you tell him to remain here in such ways that it spare his feelings? He has proven himself to me and to the others for the rest of time, and he has no need to accompany us to the rest of the way. He helped Isuriel, and now I wish to help him save his cousin and the rest of the dwarves. Hi, Bernard. Okay, there we go. I do not want the guards at the gate to think we are weak. They would not think so if they knew the distance I traveled and in so short a time. I wonder if that will be the main verse of the glorious tale of Broin the Mighty after all. It did not seem so glorious when I was hurrying through the dark, tripping over stones on treacherous routes, searching for a flower that might not even exist in the world any longer. Maybe my part in all this is over. I do not want to hurt the negotiations for Bori. I will remain here and guard the rear. I trust that Archador and the others will be able to fulfill this mission. Thank you, Fanon. It feels good to have a reason beyond revenge for this errand of ours. I still burn with hatred for the orcs, but now too I desire to rescue the dwarves. Whereas before, it was only a vague purpose. We will do this now for Broin. Okay, well then let's go. Enough of the talking. Hi, Entropic. Suing for identity theft, huh? I see. I see. Hello. Good day to you. How you doing today? How is work? How's the weather? Are you still eating a half-frozen watermelon? Do you have a subscription now on watermelons? Well, here we are. Now we will see if this errand was not as foolhardy as first it seemed. I will have Kumeath at the ready in the case we find our first belief justified. Weather hot again. Well, it's a bit cooler at night and some nice thunder. Ooh, nice. Bit of rain going on, so I could actually catch some sleep. Back to melting now. No! Hi, Miss Bush Kitty. Hello. Hello. But catching up with some sleep is actually nice. That's good. Your offer does not interest me. What use do I, Gorothul, have for a useless orc such as Mazok? Lord of Caves? He's Lord of nothing. The dwarves crawl all over his caves like worms on moldy bread. Bolg would be ashamed of his son, and Azog would slay him for dishonoring his family line. But it would humor me to hold Mazog in the dungeons of this fortress until the world's ending, so he may have time to think about how he failed his master. I will accept your offer. Who doesn't want to sleep? I don't know, not me. I do love sleep. Yep. These 3 dwarves will go free, and I will accept custody of the orc called Mazok. None of those dwarves is Bori. I thought not. They have been cruelly mistreated and seem close to death. Where is Bori? Children and teenagers don't want to sleep. Well, that's actually true. Endless energy. At least for kids. That I can, with my own goddaughter, that I can confirm is the word. Yep. I do not like this. We must make Gorothul turn Bori over to us in addition to these 3 dwarves, or we will have failed. What can we do? Why am I sleeping now? On the rest. Perhaps you are right. Perhaps he was right. No! These 2 for Mazok then? Very well. If you are certain. You are... As a teenager, I personally love to sleep. There were times when that wasn't possible because of other activities, meaning meeting with friends and being outside for like 24 hours, but usually I really like to sleep. Yep. Coffee mate. Insider tips right from the source. You're the voice of Galadriel?
Fly! You cannot stand against this foe.
Okay. Huh. Lord Celeborn believes some of the Nazgul has come to Dol Guldur, but did not know for certain which of the 9 had done so. Now we do, though it is of little comfort to us. The Lieutenant of Dol Guldur commands the others. He is second only to the Witch King. He who hailed from Angmar in the north, the Lieutenant of the Tower, rules the fortress. It is he who struck down Arkador. The Gloom of Nirn was a wild man of that land. It is peopled now only by slaves of Mordor. He wields a warhammer in battle. I know nothing of the Black Blade, save that he hailed once from Lebanon. He is fully a thrall now, as are all the Nazgul, though it was not always so. Shouts bit as a Nazgul and then promptly runs away. Yep. That is accurate for a dwarf. Of course. Lady, if you're kicking this stone, you will only break your foot. Ignores me. Yeah, her face a mask of anger and grief. You decide to leave her be. Before she kicks me. What? Too late, Miss Bush Kitty. Too late. Already buying for the recipe, for the receipt. Already trying to get that. I mean, he hasn't talked more, so I guess he's already on the way to the pharmacy or hospital. It is over. So many have died, and still Bori languishes within the dungeons of Dol Guldur. How can we hope to fight such evil? I don't know. I don't know. We let others do it.
The hidden guard has failed.
Arkador is slain, Mazok is taken, and Bori remains in captivity. DieLuette is mourning with Isuriel inside Garugar. She has asked not to be disturbed.
The main arm of the Golden Host has camped Thangulhad to the east.
Perhaps it was foolish to think that treating with the enemy was possible, but there was enough to gain that it seemed worth the attempt. It has now failed, but the forces of Dol Guldur will see the effect of betraying us beneath a flag of peace. The main arm of the Golden Host has camped at Thangulhad, a camp east of here. Present yourself to Ningloriel there, for she will have something a minstrel such as you could do for the benefit of the Golden Host in the next stage of this campaign. A word of warning, Ningloriel is stern and not given to idle jest. Do not try her patience or it will go ill for you. Wow. Only. Yeah, exactly.
Stay a moment.
Making sure that everything is on the up and up before actually. There you go. Confirmed. Oh, that's the repeatable one. Okay. Where was the stable master? Up there. Let's go to Thangulhad.
How can I be of service?
Oh no, wait, we don't have to go. We bound ourselves there yesterday. Even better. Oh wow, thank you for the translation down under. And yours, Firesworn, and yours. Now that is a saying. Wow. Hi. Well, I would say it in Dwarvish if I know how Dwarvish would work, so I go with May Govanen.
We are met in time of war,
Yep.
though it is a war for which lasting victory may not come.
Are you here to lend your aid? We are met in time of war, though it be a war for which lasting victory may not come. Celeborn has started in the Golden Host, marching not to win the day, but as delaying action. Even a failure here will be of some value, for the real aim of the Golden Host to keep the attention of the enemy, and that we have for certain. I hope we will live long enough for it to be of consequence. You are an elf, aren't you immortal?
The orcs of Dol Guldur are being made into a dangerous fighting force.
I thought you were immortal. Jeez, look at us. My goodness. The orcs of Dol Guldur are being made into a dangerous fighting force under the leadership of the ferocious Uruk commanders. A great force of the creatures are being organized into troops in several great orc camps in the northern reaches of Gazburth. Bring the fight to these camps, Burskala, Kuvusk, and Hongoi, and defeat the Uruk commanders, for without them the orcs will be less effective in the oncoming assault, must be weaker. Should you also find any battle plans that may be laying about these camps, we may learn when to expect the attack that we may brace against it. Rome Flöle? Oh my. Very tasty though. Very, very tasty.
What do you need?
So another handful of those who have fallen before the Dark Lord's power have been avenged. Soon this darkness shall lift from the world, and the people of the West will no longer live under the fear of utter dominion. Lovely dish? Yeah. Yeah, it is. In tropical land, it was traditionally used poppy seeds. Curse actually true? What? Really? Interesting.
Megavonen.
So, lollipops are really out of poppy seed? Wow, okay. He may be easily replaceable, but every time a powerful orc leader falls, it sets off a merry row of infighting and assassination among the officers beneath him while they sort out who will take his place. It is better that they spend that time fighting each other rather than us, I would say.
What can I do for you? What do you need?
So you found these knives upon the Kargun? I am not certain that it could help us or not. They look similar to the Dread Morgul blades carried by the Nazgul. I think you had best bring this to Arugin in Emunlung. She might have some insight as to what might be done with them. I will, but first I will turn in the other missions.
Well met.
So you managed to wreck a few of the orc toys? Well, that's done then. On to the next order of business, shall we? Time is of the essence, if we are to bring the great pile of rock down around these ears of those cloaked fiends.
Well met. Will you help me?
I don't know, maybe. Have you had luck down these... have you had a look down there in the orc camps yet? It's a real mess. Orcs and goblins aren't too good at staying organized when you put a good fright into them, from what I've seen. Anyhow, I noticed that they have got the oil for their siege engines piled up in great heaps of boxes and crates just laying around. That's dangerous. You never know when it might catch fire. If you were to steal a few of their fire pots and use them to set the rest ablaze, I imagine it would help add a warm glow to these dreary slopes for the evening. I like your thinking.
Mind my words, traveler.
The Vargs of Gazburth are led by a particularly cunning goblin named Arturu. His cunning and viciousness is matched by the size and power of the Varg he rides. Together they have already claimed the lives of several of the Maledrim, striking without warning, then fleeing into the shadows of the forest as we advanced. For now, he has withdrawn into Gasbord to help organize the Vargs against us, and I will have you strike against him, for he can be more easily found and cornered, even if it means dealing with several of his minions as you hunt. He was seen patrolling the woods of Gasbord, so keep a wary eye out for him, lest he take you by surprise. Yeah, he will not do that.
Stay a moment.
Okay, and then we defeat the Wargs also. Alright. Let's go. We have things to do. Places to be and no time to share. No. You don't really do anything to me, but, or you're not of any use, but you are in the way of that deposit. That's enough reason. I'm playing on their client, not over Steam deplorables. I took the launcher from their website. Steam client is broken? Ugh. How so? This has servers done from yesterday's maintenance. Oh ho! That's rough. That's really rough. No, I got it from their site in the very beginning when I first started in, oh god, 2011? And I never switched to Steam. Well, I'm sorry to hear that the Steam client is broken. That really sucks. Hopefully they can resolve that soon. Okay, I think we go down here now. Is that down here? No. Where is it? Huh. Been playing that long. Used to use the client, now just reinstalled and used Steam. Oh no! Damn. Yeah, I had all my old characters still on this, or using this launcher. So I thought, no, I don't want to lose that progress on the other servers. So downloaded it again from the website. Um, Already in use? Where? Oh, there. You have all your old characters on Steam. Okay. Did Steam say anything? Why it is still down? Ah, yeah, shenanigans. Well, my experience with either having the launcher of the official website or having a launcher or having a game, the same game again over Steam is I had this for Star Wars, the Old Republic. I had the old launcher for a very long time, and I played that game into oblivion, and then I started it again, but over Steam, and I did not have access to any of my old accounts because, well, it's a new account, right? And I couldn't get my old account back for whatever reason. They wouldn't let me. I don't know why. I wouldn't necessarily say that SWTOR ruined LOTRO. Because both of them still have their fan base. And they are still both getting along. Both games are still played by a pretty I wouldn't say solid, but oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Faithful fan base, I guess you can say. I have to go in the other direction. I have to go that way. As your brother says, when you have to type in your password is to launch it over Steam. Oh. Usually transparently creates an account in the background and uses that for third-party launchers. Yeah. Well, as I said, I had the experience with SWTOR, Star Wars: The Old Republic, that I couldn't access my my old characters and nothing. And therefore, I said, nah, I go over the old launcher. At least here in Lord of the Rings. Didn't want to go through that again. Anarchy Online. I have that in my Steam account. Never touched it though. Hey, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. As many of your friends to Swoto. Okay, well, that's fair. That's fair. I think also that happens a lot when World of Warcraft came out. Everybody was going to World of Warcraft. And a lot of other games really slowed down due to that. What is this? Oh, that's the commander. Okay. I need one more fire pot. Can't I find that here? Really? Do I have to go? Oh, there he is. Hello. Oh, for example, my Red Dead Redemption is also over Rockstar, not over Steam. There we go. Okay. Okay. Commander and battle plans. That's the thing that we need here. Approach development and software a lot. From Valve, okay. The reason you don't use Steam is that you need to protect yourself from impulse buying games and playing even more hours than you currently do. Oh! I thought when you buy games from Steam in a sale somewhere, that they just pile onto the pile of shame and are never to be looked at again. I guess that goes for a lot of games in my library. Yep. Because I wanted to play, for example, one game out of the series. But if you have one game out of the series, that automatically means that you have to have the whole series. You can't just have one game out of the middle somewhere. That doesn't work. Time management? I have heard of that. Not quite sure the meaning though. Your wife protects you from impulse buying games? A very uncomfortable couch. She did that for a reason. That was on purpose. That doesn't count for the pile of shame? What do you mean? You've played the series, that means all games are played. But what if you play only one game out of a series of games? And you still have the whole series? Does that still is... For me, that's still a pile of shame of the rest of the games. Played? Shut it, woman. You played? No pile. Gotcha. Perfect. You had a book on time management. It was a gift. Getting your first job. It means what that implies. A book on time management. Wow. And they gave this to you as a job? That's an interesting gift to get for a job. Shots fired. Yeah. They seem to have had some not so nice experiences before, it seems. Mayhaps. Okay, I need a bunch of more Vargs. Where are you? I need 7 more Vargs. Oh, there's one. Working from a pretty serious job, taught you a lot about self-discipline when it comes to time management. Yeah, well, the last job I had in Germany before moving here was a team lead in a social department. So, yeah, time management was was one of the bigger priorities. Mm-hmm. You look very weird. You are a very weird tree. With a lantern up there. Tree of suffering, well that makes a lot of sense. I don't want to enter the scuttle dells. Leave me alone. I want to find some Vargs. So, deplorables, are you playing a lot on console then? When you can sit comfortably at your, well, uncomfortably I should say, at your couch? Or do you use the living room, the TV or the canvas as the monitor? Which would actually be quite cool. We have the big TV up in the in the attic, not in the attic, in the movie room. Maybe at some point. Ah! Don't own a console, play on PC. Okay, you have 4 monitors. All right. That's a lot of monitors. I have 2 for now. Well, me and Rampo have 4 together. But playing, hooking everything up and using the The 60-inch TV as a monitor? That would be fun. No, wait. Was it 60? Or was it 65? Yeah, 65 it was. 60? 65? I don't remember. One of the two. You have a 72 TV well, there you go. There you go. %, of gaming time finding them out. Yeah. Fill in the Gandalf meme where he looks left, right, and center, and then, where is that cursor? Vargs! When you need them, you know? When you need them, you don't find them, and when you don't need them, there are 20 in a spot. It's a rule. Do that quite often with just 2 screens. Can't imagine how it would be with 4. Yeah, I would be lost with 4. Absolutely. I am contemplating about getting a small third one for the chat. But that's it. Other than that, I am good to go with my 2. I would be horribly lost otherwise. Yeah, I don't have much space on the much space left on the desk. So laptop is out of the question. Tipped sideways, yeah, I would like to have it vertical in that case. But it has to be really a small one, or small-ish one, that I can practically wedge between the other two. Yeah, that's what I have. Our monitors are also pinned to the wall. And we built our desk ourselves. We had some big planks that we used and had laying around. And it's not like those desks that you buy that are even and nicely leveled. Well, leveled they are, but not in any form. So we'll use the planks as they came from the tree. Oh, come on. I need 2 more Vargs. You are kidding me here, right? Man. Yeah, I'm suffering here. 2 more Vogs and nothing is here. There we go. There's the last one. Finally. Jeez. You like Mirkwood, but it's so dark and evil compared to the break of Lothlorien after Moria? Yeah, it is. I was so happy when we finally entered Lothlorien again. Or not again. When we entered Lothlorien, and it was like, yes, I can breathe again. And then off to Mirkwood we go. Yeah, there goes that thing.
You have done well to sow disarray in the camp of the orcs.
Yes, yes I have. Oh, sorry. Pick up. Okay. I could hear the shouts from the orc camps even from here. You have done well to sow disarray in the camps of the orcs. Much of these plans are indecipherable to me, but I do recognize the word douche, meaning sorcery. In this circled area, it can mean only one thing. Peril for the elves lies there.
This foul craft of the enemy cannot be permitted.
According to these plans, sorcerers under the tutelage of Gorothul are seeking to draw fell spirits to the service of the armies of Dol Guldur. This is not the first we have heard of this, but it supports the words of Sulthel, a Maladrim scout who passed this way when returning to Ostgalad. This foul craft of the enemy cannot be permitted. Travel south and east to the Eshen Slates and seek out Sad Doldur. Defeat any of the fell spirits the sorcerers there have already bound to their service. Defeat too the students of Gorothul and seize the spell tomes with which they work their evil. None of these sorcerers will have Golothul skills, but they will be dangerous foes. Underestimate none of the enemy forces. Alright, I won't. Where on the Middle-earth map is it? Well, we are in Eriador. We started here in Iridluin and then went all the way here to Breland, and then we got to Anuminas to Evendim, and we did the Lonelands, and we did Angmar, and we did the Troll Shores, and then we entered no, we don't. We entered Eregion and the Mines of Moria. And now we are here. Yeah, we were here in Lothlorien, and are now here in the Mirkwood. Well, here, because we are close to Dol Guldur. There. And that is the whole map. So somewhere around here. And we have Rohan to go, and we have Gondor to go, and we have Mordor to go, and Haradwaith, and yeah, we have we have things to do. And we're still not even halfway to the max level. The max level right now is 150 and we are level 69. Nice.
How can I be of service?
I hear from the others that Afturub the rider is no more, and that he fell at your hands. And so the Maladrim are avenged for their fallen. Well done. I know.
What can I do for you?
Your hunt has gone well, and the Vargs of Gosborth has suffered badly this day. That is one less threat to worry about when it comes time for us to withdraw back beneath the bows of Lothlorien.
Stay a moment.
While it is the Nazgul in the Black Tower who command all of the forces here in Mirkwood, it is the Uruk lieutenants and generals who actually give the orders and organize the troops. There is a large encampment of these brutal orcs deep within Gosborth, and if they can be rooted out, then the rest of the rebel will fall apart, leaving them as useless fodder upon the battlefield. I would bid you seek the Black Uruks of Mirkwood and slay them. When you have succeeded, return to me, of course.
Will you lend me your ear?
And then we are burning the banners. That is a repeatable quest, I think.
Mind my words, traveler.
Gosborth lies in a state of near anarchy before our assault, and now it is time to push it over the brink. General Timursgrad, a black Uruk of deadly repute, has come to the fore in an effort to force order upon the soldiers of the enemy. His head is ripe for the plucking, and unlike that fool Fiktruk, which we killed already, the masters of Dol Guldur will find Timursgrad far more difficult to replace. Take great care, though. Timursgrad is no mean foe. He is quite skilled in combat as well as command, and you will likely need stalwart allies at your side to defeat him. When you have gathered your allies, seek him at the towers some distance to the north of here. Yeah. We will do that.
Greetings. Will you help me?
It's a high difficulty solo challenge quest. We leave that out for now.
My services are devoted to the fall of the enemy.
Okay. Yeah, I always, well, mostly play Minstrel. I mostly do. But I don't think that that mission is giving us much that we actually, for progression, if you know what I mean. So I'm not a huge fan of these repeatable solo quests, or repeatable quests. Some I do, yes, but some I just think, I don't know, if we really and actually need them. I couldn't have gone this way, by the way, from the get-go, and wouldn't have had a train behind me. Main tank and raiding, aha. Nice. Nice. I never did raids here in Lotro because I I practically always used it as a solo game, as a single player. Like an interactive single player, an interactive chat. And then we go up here. Kill that commander. Okay, do we have some here? Yes, we have. Okay, cool. Dryo from the Tower of Orthanc. Were amazing when they were in level cap. That's good that you did that then. And that you enjoyed it. That's good. As it should be. Wait, no more? Just this one? Ew. Hey. For how long? Did you raid? Well, not on the Fridays, but in general? Was it for several months? Was it for years? What was it? I never really did raid. Even in World of Warcraft, I never really raided because I never wanted to put in that much of a timed commitment and say, okay, I have to be there every single, I don't know, Monday and Sunday from 8 to 11 in the evening or something. That was always like, nah, that feels like a job then, you know, and I want to play because of fun and not having it as a second job. Like when Angmar was endgame. Oh, that is some time ago. Back to the regular client. Yeah, it is weird that Steam still says that it is not available, but clearly it is. Very off. Ugh. Five banners. This one. Making time for raids was not the problem, since usually being online anyway. Didn't like push for progression for a hurry and grinding gear all the time. Perfect like work. Speaking of WoW though, it's kind of the same everywhere. It is. It kinda is, yeah. That's true. I mean, of course I did group quests. And I did the group quests with my friends back in WoW. And we entered the dungeons and such. It was just the raids where I said, no, I'm out. Not going to do that. No, 15 stream streak. Thanks. Thank you. Okay, done. And now he's up there. Down there? Somewhere. Oh, I have to go down all the way down here. Ugh. Fine. I tried to get this bloody phoenix in WoW, you know, the phoenix that is on fire? I tried to get that for the longest time, and I was in this raid like crazy over and over and over and over, and that bloody thing has a drop chance of what was it, 1%? Yeah, never gotten it, and at some point I was like, oh, you know what, screw it. Yeah, let me see if I can find a picture of what I mean. The Ashes of Allah, it is called. There. Did I try to get that thing? But nope. Didn't work, wouldn't budge. Not a chance. So, wait, where? Whoever designed Mirkwood, there is a special place in hell. Mirkwood and Minas Tirith. Hey, thank you for that Prime sub. Thank you. That is super kind of you. You hate ads? But they are so helpful. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Got a buddy that still plays one. He has everything. I was going for a lot of the achievements, but some of them I just can't do. And well, at some point I'm going to get this bloody phoenix. Most likely will never use it, but still just to say, you know what, screw you, I got you. Oh, for heaven's sake, now I don't need you anymore. Go away. I need to figure out how to get to this stupid general. At a tower some distance to the north. At a tower. Is he in that tower? Is he around that tower? Is he on top of that tower? I have questions. Oh, there he is. Okay, cool. Great. That pretty bird mount, yeah! That one pretty bird mount that you could get. the one, you know? I tried that for the longest time. Never gotten it. Got everything else from there, but not that stupid bird. So I was like, you know what? Screw it. No, not for now. One day. Okay, that worked. Touch with a random culture. See how each other responds. Tropic, did you get yourself in trouble again? Eschenglade's down there. Plot twist. Entropic phone rings with a message that a random dude on the internet says he's a nerd. I am actually waiting for something like this to happen. That it turns out that the best friends or cool friends don't even know that they are on Twitch because they never speak about it at work or somewhere. That would be hilarious. With Timoragat's fall, so falls Gazburg. We should expect no further organized resistance from that front until the Eastern Army arrives. You have earned my admiration and gratitude.
What can I do for you?
Okay. No more banners.
Meg of Onnen.
Okay.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
While the forces of the orcs in Gazburg lay disorganized and open to attack, the enemy is not without resources to encounter our advance. My scouts tell me that no less than 3 Olokai champions have been released from Dol Guldur into Gazburg to rampage against our forces. Olokai are trolls of enormous size and devastating strength, and these have been well armed against us. Gather your companions and stop them if you can, lest the rampage buy up enough time for the orcs to rally their forces against our attack, wherever they might be.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
In a contestant camp. Well, let's see. Okay, can we ride to Helethir? So we get this Ashen Slates thing done.
Meg of Onnen.
We can. Good. Frightening? I think it would be hilarious. I absolutely think that would be hilarious. Only possible answer is why, of course. Exactly, Elvira. There is no other answer. You've never read any of these quests? What? Really?
How can I be of service?
Maybe I'm too old school for that, but I always think that, you know, someone, paid or not, took the time to actually think of all this and come up with all the stories and the lore that you find in the game that is adjacent to Lord of the Rings. So I think it's only fair to read at least once through their work. What is a blighted branch? I am trying to pick up this branch. Will you leave me alone? As you look down, you find a remnant of a fallen branch. The bark appears to be ashen-colored and smell of decay, though something still speaks of an ancient beauty it may once have possessed. Perhaps you should bring this to Himenior at Barad Angol and see if he can tell you anything about the branch. Maybe he can tell us something about it. If not, he can at least give me something for it. Always in a hurry to get through Mirkwood. Yeah, I'm not going to go through Mirkwood anytime soon after this. Yep. I'm actually forward to be done with Mirkwood, to be honest. Ow? I want to be where it's nice. Again. Reading quest text is not ISK efficient, but thank goodness that we are playing Lotro now and not Eve. Right? Here is no ISK. Thank you kindly for gathering such an exquisite specimen. I have gathered several such branches myself, and this is the best of them thus far. Sadly, it appears to be a poor branch has been blighted by some form of foul sorcery. It seems as if the sorcery has consumed its life and has left it naught but a husk, bereft of its former glory. Yeah.
Would you do something for me?
Actually... Fine. There's a strange melody affecting the trees in the Ashen Slates. They have become a mere shadow of what they once were due to this strange blight. While I have my suspicions of the cause of the blight, I need to be certain before moving forward. Could you travel to the ruins of Sadoldur at the surrounding area and gather some of the samples of water from the Bleakmere and some pieces of fallen blighted wood from the ruins? Sadoldur is located down the mountain. You can reach it by following the path directly to the east of us. The branches can be found near their trees. That's good, because we need to go to that part anyway. Right? Yes. Good. So that we can do. Perfect. You're home, you survived, you don't feel like you did, but you're at home. Good? Welcome home? Yeah. Apparently the same from Deplorables. Good to see you. What's going on? Why don't you feel like that you are actually doing good? What happened? Tell me everything. What can I do? Melty cat. Oh, it's warm. Yuck. Yuck. Hey, where do I get the spell tomes? Oh, you give me the spell tomes. Oh, okay, good. Well, hand them over. Deplorable sacrificed himself. The ultimate sacrifice. I am going to drink 3 beers for you then. Yep. It's a hard burden, but I will do it. Maddie, it seems like you're covered. Okay, one more. And one more of the water samples. Where might that be though? Or maybe that over there. over yonder. An overachiever. You get a star in your book. Now you have an excuse to give you to your wife while you're drinking beer at 10 a.m. There you go. That's the spirit. Kinda.
How can I be of service?
After looking at these samples, it appears our fears are well founded. The blight is spreading westward and may be creeping into Tau Morvith. The cause of the blight appears to be the foul sorcery cast by Lidognir and his fellow sorcerers in the ruins of Sad Guldur. Let me guess. You want me to go there again? Of course. Atop the spires of Sad Doldur, one of the Gorothul's most trusted apprentices, Lidognir prepares to perform a dark sorcery to empower the blight that grips the Ashen Slate in the hopes that it will spread westward towards Lothlorien. If he succeeds, the blight will creep among the Melern and Melbrethil, turning lush forests into ashen husks. Travel at once to Sad Doldur and disrupt Lidognir's foul sorcery before it is too late. Lidognir can be found in the pinnacle of Sad Doldur, south and down the mountain from Barad Angol. You can actually see... Why did I dismount? That was stupid. You can actually see when they had to put more content into an area. Because there's not so much going on with Mirkwood in... Well, it is a pivotal place in the books, more or less. But they had to put a lot of content into the area here, and that's why we run like 5 times to the same places. It's not in every zone. I could have actually run here. That would have worked. I think. Maybe. Should go this way. Let's do this. There we go. Hello. Oh, there's a lot of you here. Jeez. Interestingly enough, they are called sorcerers, yet they don't cast spells. They come at me with their melee weapons. Well, I shouldn't talk. I'm a minstrel using an axe. Or a sword. I want that, and I think there is a rare? Oh no, you're not a rare. Oh well.
What can I do for you?
With the defeat of Lidugnir, the Golden Host has stopped a grave threat to our home. If this sorcerer had not been stopped, the trees throughout Mirkwood and Lothlorien would have suffered as the trees do within the Ashen Slates. Your bravery brings us hope, and this is truly a victory for the Maledrim and the Free People. Okay, cool. Now I am going back up here to the Stable Master, and then we go back. Nope. Taylor. Oh, I got those. Okay. Well,
The
then.
great eye sees much, but Lorien is hidden from him.
Then let's sell. Perfect. And where is the Stable Master? Up here? Wait, where's the Stable Master? Why don't I see the Stable Master? Can always say you work nighttime shift and technically it's evening for you at 10 AM? I think, maybe I'm wrong, but I think that his wife would actually know if there is a night shift going on or not. Maybe. Could be wrong. Ugh. And then she would want the paycheck. So that would actually be worse. Or suboptimal. Where are they? Crushing force. They're that. Leave me alone. So if I go here, and then here, I should actually, if I follow the path, come directly where I need to be. Theoretically. Hi, Zale. I'm doing good, thanks. How about yourself? Not so warm here today, so, well, hasn't been in quite a while, but it's not so warm as in the rest of Europe, so it's nice. Therefore, I'm doing good. Doing well? Perfect. What are you up to? Waking up. Well, fair. Do you have some strong tea or coffee? Congratulations, you made it through the sleep. Have a beer. Enjoy that beer. Ooh, big boy. Elite Master. Ah. What could possibly go wrong? Famous last words. That would go wrong. Don't knock me out. Eastern Standard. Okay, first one done. 2 to go. Okay, and now we're defending it. I'm an honorary Maledrim now. Nice. Honorary. Almost halfway through to the ally. Okay, we have to wait another minute to defend this banner that nobody really wants to get rid of, it seems. Did I think more about what game for the YouTube playthrough? I'm actually thinking that beginning in August, I'm continuing our playthrough of Reza for YouTube. You know, the little gnome in World of Warcraft because of Cataclysm and Classic. I think that's what I'm going to do, and then I am actually not quite sure if I'm going to either start a new run for Dave the Diver or if I make a playthrough of Grounded. But Reza is pretty much set. That will happen. Rilgrant is the rep of both factions and in it white. I'm not going for max reputation everywhere. As you can see, that we have a few, yes, but some are we haven't even touched yet. Oopa. So I go as far as I need it, or as far as I have to continue without problems, if that makes sense. Gotta go AFK for a while. Thank you for the lurk, Hafutsuri. I appreciate it. Kirk giving himself a round of applause for showing up. Self-value. Perfect, perfect. Okay, killing you for the 11th time. You've been here since I complained about Vox. Oh boy. Alright, alright. Thank you. Thank you for the lurk. And for pointing out my complaint. Stop interrupting me. Jesus. Sorry, bristles. There we go. Oh, don't run around. You are a troll. You are supposed to be menacing, just standing there. Stop running. See? That's what happens when you run around.
What can I do for you?
With the Olokai fallen, it remains to be seen what the Masters of the Tower will do next. I suspect they will now hold against us, risking no more of their strength until the Eastern Army arrives. We shall see about that. Uh-oh.
What do you need?
Proudly done, Fennon. We long ago taught the servants of the enemy to fear the sign of the Maledrim upon the field of battle, but I find that they need an occasional reminder of this. Oh, we are done. Right. We are done with you. Although we have to bring some stuff back to Imundum.
What can I do for you?
Ostgalat, right? Yeah. Let's bring that mission away first. Where does that light come from? Oh, from me. Oh, I see.
What do you need?
These knives were carried by the Kargul who guard the Watchers of the Watchers of Dol Guldur. They are not Morgul blades, though they are indeed of a similar make. Unfortunately, I do not think they can be used to negate the power of the Watchers. However, there may be another way. I can bind these blades as tokens that you may keep upon you. They are still evil things, I fear, but so long as you carry them, the Watchers will not be able to distinguish you from their own dark servants. Thus, you should be able to pass them unmolested. That is the best I can do for you, I am afraid. Lady Galadriel cannot cross the river without leaving Lothlorien defenseless, and Mithrandir is lost to us. I do not know of any other way who might be strong enough to bring the power to break the power of the Watchers. Wow, gee. Jeez.
What do you need?
Going to be a nice, cool and rainy day. That sounds pretty decent. They say that it's going to rain at our place. It should rain at our place a little bit as well today. Let me see. Yeah, it should start around 6, but really just a little bit, nothing much.
What can I do for you?
In truth, I had not imagined that the Watchers would be so powerful that even Argudin cannot answer them. This will be a serious thorn in our sides as we do battle for controls of Gazbur. Still, at least she found a way for you to avoid their power. I shall have to see if we can get our hands on a few more of these blades.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
Maybe?
Mind my words, traveler.
Maybe.
There is little time to be wasted.
You have done well to bring me these tomes and to defeat the fell spirits you found at Sat-Dul-Dur before they could be used against us. I will see the tomes destroyed. There is little time to waste. Scouts report that armies of Gazburth may be on the march.
Thangolhad must be defended, or the sorrows we have endured will be for naught.
The scout Lumwen reports that the orcs of the northern Gazburth has begun to move, and the great troop of the creatures march toward our encampment. Thangolhad must be defended, or the sorrows we have endured reaching this point will have been for naught. This cannot be, and will not. Elunan prepares for the defenses. Speak with him, and ready yourself for battle. Thangolhad must not fall. It won't. But before we do that, actually, let's patrol quickly all of these things, so we are done with that, and then we can defend Thangolhad. Been very hot for the last couple of weeks. How warm was it? Okay, scouted all of those, and now let's get to the others. Yeah, there we go. I scouted that area, that is true. Yay. There we go. Two more to go. And the last one is somewhere over there. Gut, gut. Yeah, and since those were timed missions, well, not timed, but repeatable ones, we should be good
How
now.
can I be of service?
There is still not much out there, I trust. So long as the road remains under our watch, the forces of Dol Guldur cannot mount an assault against the Imundum, where the center of our strength resides. Yeah.
Megovanen.
There are still a lot of orcs down there. I expect there are still hundreds of stragglers wandering back into the encampments after fleeing from the force of our initial assault. The real problem will start when the first elements of the Eastern Army begin to arrive. We must be ready for them. And ready we will be.
Together we will protect Thangulhad from the forces of the enemy.
This site will soon be the location of a skirmish with the forces of the enemy. Your skills as a minstrel will be of great use here if you offer them willingly. The orcs hope to drive us from this place in defeat, but I swear by the power given to me as a leader of the Golden Host, by Lord Celeborn of Lorien himself, that we will not fall this day. Stand with us, and together we will protect Thalungat from the forces of the enemy. Alright, complete the skirmish, protect us of Skalungat. Let's do that. Hmm? Oh, there. Okay.
What was once an important fortification of the enemy is now held by a small band of elves. The enemy seeks to reclaim their fortress, marching upon it in force. Fortunately, some of the Ballistian catapults there still function.
Alright. It is good you are here. The others stationed here are all on patrol. I fear, and the enemy is stirring. They will come at us from the south. We have a couple of ballistae prepared to function. We have marked ground where the ballistae will hit when they are fired. Make sure your timing is on. This fort is an important frontline position in our battle. Okay. To the wall! The ballista strength sinks from the west. Huh. That's east, so this should be the west. The east ballista. Hello. Of course. Where is that? There is that marker. And where are the forces? Well, that didn't do anything. First assault has been done. You have a few moments. Where does that ballista shoot at? Ballad of Pain. Oh. Oh. Okay, second one done. Yay! The crash sound from the north. The rear siege engines have been destroyed. Okay, how many more do we have? Is the fourth one the last one? This is unmodded vanilla. Yep. Unmodded vanilla Vanguard Lotro. Yep. It's a playtest. That's why you get drops later. Mm-hmm. How you doing, Thundercat? How's your day? Doing well, your wife surprised you with a new vape mod? And tons of really nice flavors. Oh, early birthday present. Doesn't that bring bad luck? To get early presents? I mean, it's still nice. But I thought that would bring bad luck. Enemy leader will soon be joining the battle. Regroup quickly. Well, that too. Prepare yourself. This battle is not over yet. Okay, the leader is approaching. We must be careful with the Olokai. The ballista will not be enough for him. I know. I will go and arm the catapults. You meet him out on the road. When the catapult is about to fire, look for the signal. Okay. Bring him there and let their own siege weapons do the devastation. Good fortune and try not to get hit yourself. Okay. So we're going out now. Let's see where that dude shows up. In where? Oh, there. Okay. Oh, and claim the enemy's banner. Okay. There's no way to eat waffles without getting syrup on your mustache. I wouldn't know, but I believe you. Oh, entropic. That turned dark really fast. Who's the beneficiary of the life insurance? That's dark. You have aided me greatly. They picked an excellent time to strike while our patrols were out. Were it not for you, this forward position would have been lost.
We have weathered their attack. Let them now fear ours.
Thangolad stands still in the control of the Golden Host, a symbol of Lord Celeborn and Lady Galadriel's intent to oppose the forces of the enemy. I am glad. We have weathered their attack. Let them now fear ours.
The time has come to strike hard the fortress of the enemy.
That Thangolad stands still in our control, and that the Golden Host opposes still the wraiths that rule from that fortress are both testament to your prowess and ours. Let us send a message to those who reside within yonder walls. The time has come to strike hard at the fortress of the enemy. Goldagnir has devised a plan to do so, and we have been discussing it. He will tell you to the specifics, if you inform him that you are willing to fight. I am. Where is he? Hello? Where are you at? Oh, why are you up there? Waffle smoothie? It's also easier on the teeth. Less chewing.
It will be no easy task to fight behind the walls of the fortress, but we must.
The fortress of Dol Guldur stands atop the rocky spire to the east. It will be no easy task to fight our way beyond the walls, for the enemy will see us coming towards from a great distance. I can't talk today. Those of us who do make it to the gate will need to bear a burden of combat for the entire host, for we are certain the lack of numbers needed for easy victory. Leaving the gate is just the beginning, but let us concentrate on the start of the campaign before planning for the end. Breaching the Necromancer's Gate.
Dol Guldur is a labyrinth of tight hallways and open courtyards. The Necromancer's Gate marks the entry into the heart of the fortress.
Oh, we are in Dol Guldur. It is time to begin the final assault of the fortress. The first step is to capture these outer defenses. Okay, where's the banner? If you can push forward and claim the Necromancer's Gate, then the heart of Dol Guldur will be opened for our forces. The mission cannot fail. Without the gate, Dol Guldur stands unassailable. Fight with strength and honor. Yeah. Let me start. Weird. Haha. Counterattack has been launched against the first ward. Okay. Well. Okay, cool. Let's go. Roasted our ox meat. What do you do? Screech comes from the outside of the wall. Something wants to be fed. Oh? Okay, the question is, where is the second ward? I suppose it is up here? Yeah, there it is. There it is. Healing platform. I'm not sure I like that, but... A Dargon? Lava look? Excusez-moi, what are you talking about? Oh, damn you and me. Damn us both. Oh, I am screwed. Damn. Well, lava look has fallen. That's good. Damn it. Oh no, what am I doing? Stupid. Do I have a Tome of Defense? Not what I wanted, but okay. Okay, memo to self. Do not feed a Dargon when there is a counterattack going on. You don't need to stand there all high and mighty. There you go. Hi, Sini. Hello. Hey, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Thank you. Welcome. Okay, let's see. Was from this year when you took the bike out to go to Posty and shop? The moment you got the bike out, the raid started. Oh no! How rude! Dang it! Okay, cool. That was a hard one in Tropic, huh? You see yourself out? No. You are going to sit right where you were and listen to it again. Yep. Okay. Name the Sorcerer's Ascent. Why do they need to be quenched? I am not sure I want to do that. But, okay. Giving me extra difficulties here. Okay. So what's the Sorcerer's Ascent? Is this it? Or is it something up there? No, I would actually say something up there. That makes more sense. There. Cleared. Okay. Ooh. They have to press on. All right. Oof. Uh-oh. Oh, you were the only one? Oh, oy, 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 oy. Word of craft. We can actually use that. Nice. Okay. You have done great work to secure the Necromancer's Gate. Report to me back at camp and we will discuss the next phase of the assault.
We must act quickly and launch the second attack upon the fortress.
We have taken the gate, but may not hold it for long. We must act quickly and launch the second attack upon the fortress. The skirmish will happen beyond the walls of Dol Guldur. I do not know what perils we will face there, but that is the destination of the Golden Host. And we must face it now unflinching. Buffering? Not on my side. My side is completely green this time. Sorry about that, but this time not on me. Our internet is really nice today.
The bailies of Dol Guldur are highly fortified, nearly impenetrable, and the finest of the enemy's soldiers defend within. Before the rest of the fortress can be assaulted, these must be taken.
Alright then. You have a strong opposition in attempting to claim the Ringwraith's lair. Yeah. Aren't you a ray of sunshine? Hi, Phoenixer. And which stuff acquired? Sandwiches in the sandwich maker? Might be a little bit windy on the roof today as well. I don't like you up there. No, Rumple is taking a nap. Nobody's on the roof. Maybe that's why the internet is working so nicely. Because nobody is there. Hi, Mr. War Eagles. 3 bananas? No. No, no, no. Do not free them. Nope. I am standing. Tell me where the counterattack is coming from. Oh. Really? Damage press is nice to have. That's true. It is. It is. Illumina from someone tomorrow. There will be grilled sandwiches. Well, I like our sandwich maker. That is a really cool thing to have. You're eating in the sauna? No. Excuse me. Don't run away from me. Bananas on sandwich? Only if you have Nutella with it as well. In that combination, bananas on sandwich are actually quite nice. Are you coming up here, or where is that attack coming from? Oh yeah, okay. Level 70! Nice! Ooh, they're up here. Oops. Sorry. Name the Ring Wraith layer. You have beaten back the enemy's assault on the inner bailey. It is now time to claim the Ring Wraith's lair. Where is that? And I can't use my trusty bacon here. That sucks. Yeah, I have not heard of people eating in the sauna. Before it? Sometimes, mostly after it though. Oh. Hello. Come down here. I expect you to be dead soon. You will not fail? You did already. You're gone. Hey, don't send in your dragon, that's not fair. Goldagnir is eager to strike the final blow. You should meet him at once. Why can't I do this in here? Do I have to make a third one now?
Perhaps we will see this song to the end after all.
The battle goes well, perhaps we will see, and so on and so forth, and folk alive to listen. Ninglodi was asking to see you again. Now that the Golden Host has made it so far up the rocky spire, she believes it may be possible to achieve another of our objectives here in Mirkwood. One cast aside days ago.
The time has arrived to do what we came here to do. We will infiltrate the dungeons after nightfall.
We came here to release the dwarf Bori from his captivity, and we still have not done so. Now that we have fought beyond the walls of Dol Guldur, what can stop the Golden Host from doing what the Hidden Guards set out to do? We will infiltrate the dungeons after nightfall with the small forces of elves to rescue Bori. Speak with me when you are ready to depart. Ooh, this is a nice upgrade.
We will rescue Bori from the dungeons of Dol Guldur.
Good, let's do
A
that.
small force of elves have infiltrated the dungeons of Dol Guldur under cover of darkness, aiming to find and release the dwarf Bori from the bonds of his captivity.
Good, let's do this. Let's get it over with. We have made it into the dungeons, and now it is up to you to find and rescue Bori. We believe he is held in a cell in the East Wing. We have managed to keep our infiltration silent thus far, and some of the guards in the East Wing may be asleep on the job. Let them sleep and rescue Bori. In the East, that's here. Bori! By Durin's beard! You have come for me at last. I did not dare to hope for rescue, but I cannot deny that I am pleased to see you. You need to make ready for our escape. Pick up some of these barrels of nightshades and bring them out into the hall. If any additional guards are on their way, their fumes to the nightshade should render them unconscious. Let me know when you have adequately prepared, my friend. at the time we will make our escape. Oh. I'm ready to be free of this place. Let us have this dungeon behind us. Stay close to me, for I do not know the way out, and this darkness holds great fear for me. Can I get another one? No. Okay. Well, go. Sure, stand in the middle of them, why don't you? Uh-oh. Vamos mal ladrão. Oh no! We ran into some trouble without you, but victory is ours this day. Let us leave this grim dungeon. Yes. Let us.
Ori desired to thank you for his rescue.
After so much loss of life, we have at last accomplished what the hidden god set out to do. The dwarf body is free of the dungeon of Dol Guldur. The only task that remains is for the Golden Host to lay siege to the fortress for as long as it can, to provide the distraction Lord Celeborn desired. Bori is inside Nosgard, the central tower of Thalungald. He desired to thank you for his rescue. How am I going there? Huh? Oh. I could just take the door.
To be rescued thus, I do not have the words to tell you.
I cannot thank you enough. I thought I had seen the last of you in Zabad Gathol, deep in the depth of Moria. But it is not enough to be free. While still the enemy bears Ziegelberg because of my actions. We must recover the axe of Mithril before it can be used for some great evil, and we must see Gorothul defeated.
During my imprisonment, to pass the time, I recited to myself the old stories.
Okay, that's good. Tales of Khazad-dûm mostly, and of the quest of the dragon upon which our grandfathers adventured. Through the long hours of my captivity, I came to remember details from those stories I had long since forgotten. I remembered how Gandalf brought to Thorin Oakenshield the key and the map given to him by Thorin's father Thrain. who was then a captive in the dungeons of the Necromancer in the dungeons of Dol Guldur. How came Gandalf into those dungeons? Why, Fennon? He must have found a secret way in.
I remember too the stories of Mithrandir.
The dwarf may be onto something. I remember too the stories of Mithrandir, and though the plight of the dwarves was not one that concerned us in past days, I have heard the tale of which he speaks. More than that, a friend of ours played a part in it. Poor unfortunate Radir journeyed with Mithrandir on that long ago quest into the dungeons of the Necromancer. He spoke on a time of the ways they trod together, and that there was a secret way into the foundations of the fortress seems a certainty to me. We must find it. It must be somewhere in the base of the rocky spire on which Dol Guldur stands, either in Gazworth or the Eshen Slates. Either or. My dear, I'm not going to do that today. If you can't even figure out if it is there or there, it's down here. Of course. I suppose we are not finishing Mirkwood today. I suppose we are finishing Mirkwood tomorrow. Yep. Because now I'm taking a very short break, getting something to drink and so on and so forth. And then after that we are switching to EVE Online and coming back to Lord of the Rings Online tomorrow at 2 PM CET. Yeah, that's what we're doing. So stay tuned. I am just taking a short break and then we will switch over to EVE Online. I'll be right back.